Croix Paranormal, Bartonville Asylum. This baby is all ours at 9 p.m. tonight. Hopefully we get some really good evidence for you guys. When we did our flashlight tour, we had a lot of activity. Very looking forward to coming back tonight, and it's supposed to be storming, so it might be even better. So hopefully we'll get a good show for you and grab a lot of evidence. All right, here we are. This is Richard, the owner of the Bartonville Peoria Asylum. You want to give us a little history?
The hospital was built in the late 1800s. It opened for business in 1902 and it closed in 1973. During that time, when it first opened, it was the main hospital in the area. It was the top of the line. If you were sick and mentally ill, this is where you wanted to be, because it was the man that ran it at the time was a very compassionate man, probably the most compassionate man ever for mental health, and his name was Dr. Zeller. And he was the gentleman that started the system of non-restraint. He took the bars off the windows, which was unheard of at that time. People thought he was crazy. He treated the patients like they were his children. Him and his wife didn't have kids. So that's why he had a personal connection to the patients. He went from facility to facility in the United States and got their worst patients and brought them here, because he wanted to prove his methods were better than what they were using before. So he figured if he could help the worst of the worst, then he would prove to them that he could help just about anybody that was mentally ill. And so that's why Rhoda Deary ended up here. She was in an almshouse in Illinois. He brought her here. Those type of patients are the ones.
Was Rhoda that one girl that was kept in the box or
Rhoda
whatever?
was kept in what's called a box bed or a Utica crib. They're two different things. We're not sure exactly which one she was kept in, but she was a patient that was kept in a box bed for over 40 years of her life, which is why her legs were atrophied up to her chest and stuff, so she kind of hopped around like a frog. There's a picture of her over here on the wall.
Oh yeah, I gotta put that on.
She was an individual that was so sick that she used to see a person that was known as Old Scratch. That's what she described it as, which is another name for the devil. She saw him and couldn't stand it anymore, so she crawled out her own eyes. She busted out her own teeth. She had fits of rage all the time. When she came here, she immediately started to get better. They put her in a real bed. Nurses kind of fought to take care of her because of the conditions she was put in before that time. They just hated the way she was treated for most of her life. She died in her late 60s. She is in grave 217 over here in what we refer to as the Rhoda Deary Cemetery, which is the oldest cemetery here on the property. There's 4,132 graves over here on the facility. That's an estimate of about 40% of the people that died here. So that means there was approximately 10,000 people that died here during its time from 1902 to 1973. If you were not buried here, you could have went to family cemeteries or public cemeteries. These are only the unclaimed bodies. That there is the first building that was built on the facility at one time. It was built under what's called the Kirkbride plan, which is one huge building with a bunch of wings, which is how almost every facility in the United States was built back in the day. This facility, they built that. It was poorly built. A lot of money switching hands, I'm sure. Plus it was built over coal mines, so the walls were cracked and everything. This was built in 1894. The governor ordered it tore down because of the way it was built. It had cracks in the walls that you could put your fingers in. When they were tearing it down, they noticed on the foundation it had good rock on one side, good rock on the other, and trash in the middle. So it was just poorly built more than being built over the mines. But Dr. Zeller had studied in France, so they had started the cottage system, which is more like a housing project where it's more like a family atmosphere in every building. So he requested that they build it back in what's called the cottage system, which is a bunch of individual buildings plus a few administrative type buildings and hospitals and stuff like that. But the places where the patients were actually kept were more like houses. So it gave them more of a family atmosphere where he thought was more conducive to them getting better. So that's why it was built under the cottage system. When which was when it was built, there were over 60 buildings built on the property. It had its own farms. It was more or less a sufficient city by itself. It had hog farms, dairy farms. They made their own mattresses, their own clothes, all that stuff. It was all done here on the facility.
How about one of your personal favorite ghost stories that happened to you?
Okay, I've had a couple of personal experiences. I've never seen anything. Well, I'll take that back. I've never seen anything like I see you. When I see something, I've seen stuff out the corner of my eye pass by. Normally I have the door closed here and I'll see something go by and I'll look at the cameras. There's nobody on the first floor. But my personal favorite experience that I've had, I was sitting out here where you check in, where you all signed your waiver, and I just sent Trish up with the group upstairs. Down at the end, I was sitting there and I was actually paying bills, writing checks. Down at the end of the hall, there's a room where during October, we have a lot more people coming. And we put them down there to try to keep them quiet while the other tours are going on. In that room, there's a piano. While I was sitting out here, I was actually writing checks, paying bills while she was doing a tour. I hear the piano play about 4 notes. My first assumption is they're sneaking down and playing with the piano to play a joke on me because they make fun of me because I don't see things that everybody else sees. So I can see down the hall. Well, they'd have to walk past me to get through it. So I walked straight down the hall to look in the room to see if someone snuck down while I was writing checks. There's nobody in the room. So my second thought is, well, we've had a raccoon get in here. Maybe it jumped down across the keys. They can hide anywhere. Well, I look over at the piano and the cover's over the keys. So it wasn't an animal. It wasn't one of my staff. So that's one thing that I can't explain. Whether it's paranormal or not, that's for you to make a decision. To me, it was just something I couldn't explain
Yeah.
away. So that's been one of the things. And I also had a personal experience in the basement. During the winter, we get a lot of water in the basement, and it freezes, makes kind of like a skating rink. Well, it was Wednesday, and I wanted to try to get the ice chipped up for Friday tours. Well, I'm here by myself during the middle of the day. It's still kind of dark in here, obviously. Well, I had the doors locked. I was down in the basement chipping ice. In the basement, there's a trough that runs the whole length of the basement that we've got covered with wood, so nobody falls in it. I'm chipping ice and I hear somebody walk up the wood all the way up to me. I assume it's either Thomas or Nick or Kyle coming to help me chip ice. Turn around, there's nobody there. So I come up here, I check the cameras, look around, the door's locked, nobody's up here. So I go back down and start chipping ice again. I hear somebody walk right up to me. So, again, nobody there. So what it is, I don't know. That's my 2 experiences.
All right, so this camera is Bartonville Asylum in the attic, and this is the room with the arched ceilings. Do we have everything?
Yeah.
Are you going to turn it?
Yeah.
All right, next level. Well, let's go back the way we came to do that, just so I can check the cameras. All right, this camera is Bartonville Asylum in the attic in the middle part of the long hallway. Let's move this forward a little bit.
Yeah.
We're repositioning the cameras to get a better angle on the room.
Brown.
Okay, that's getting a glare. Maybe move it over here. No.
Tell them first floor.
Yeah, that's really.
Put it a little closer to the other side of the pod, you know, like on this side over here by the fire hydrant. I mean, not by the fire hydrant, but go that way.
This way?
Yeah, and then, okay, now sit down. Nope. Farther this way. Back up, because you're under my time. Oh, that looks good there. Yeah, it looks great. Did I? Okay, I did. Feel free to touch that thing over there. It's kind of fun.
All right, this is Bartonville Asylum in the lobotomy room looking towards the hallway with the room with the wind chimes. All right, this is Bartonville Asylum, third floor just outside the lobotomy room, and this is the hallway where the shadow likes to move around. I got a motion sensor right down there.
We got cars, kids, we got touch lights. Turn it on. If you touch that, it'll go on. Here's a car. How about this? If you touch her, she's kind of fun, huh? Feel free to touch her stuff. She needs toys. I can see it. Funny. You got this stuff okay? Yep. You want me to take it in now? Feel free to touch this dolly, this thing, it won't hurt you. Just go through it like that. It's really cool, makes pretty lights. Woo! This is where a girl will do the word. How you guys coming when we're done? Alright, here we are. We are in the Bartonville Peoria Asylum. It is almost 10 p.m. and we are ready to rock and roll. He's playing the part of a doctor today, not as my nurse. Got Alex and his cousin Miranda over there filming for us, so they're going to be team number 2. So here we go, and hopefully we can get some good stuff for you. Okay, see you guys in an hour. Good luck. Yep. Text me. Call me.
Yeah.
Get something good.
Definitely text us.
All right, this is our walkabout cam. This is Alex and Miranda, and we are heading down into the basement. Where's that kids' room? That's where I want to go. Hello? Let me get my flashlight up just until I get my bearings down here. Yeah, you'll get lost in this place.
Getting goosebumps.
Yeah. Here it is.
Why are there so many kids?
Because there's kids down here. Hey kids. You guys want to come play with us? Oh, there you guys are.
Hi.
You guys come to play with us? You just gotta step a little bit closer to it.
The color green. Can we make it orange? Almost. How old are you? You're 8? Yes?
Are the children in here?
Yes? I don't believe you. Are you in here? You are? following us.
All right, that's fine. Oh, there's the bat. Gee.
Did he touch you?
No, he was right over my head. Let's cut back through this room so we can walk around them.
Yes. Hi. I can feel you.
Are you laughing at me and the bats? Yeah.
Yes.
Could you touch that and light it up to red for us?
Almost.
There you go.
Good job.
Let's go see if the little girl underneath the stairs is here. Is there anyone over here with us? A little girl? Yeah? Is that you? Are you feeling okay? Well, good. We just came to visit. Are you a different child? Are you a little boy? Yeah?
This right here, right up here, this guy hung himself or killed himself. So anytime anybody goes up here,
Yeah.
they hear like a lot of times like jump.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a rope up there? Well, that's sad.
Hello?
Kind of freaky and sad at the same time.
Come over here and just let me know that you're near me. I'd really like to come and communicate with you. I'm getting chills today. I don't know if that's what
It's, what, 95 and not sunny in here and you're getting chills?
Yes. There is a device I can turn on to talk with me for just a little bit. If you would like to come in here and sit and talk with me for a little bit. I'd like to find out a little bit more about you. Anyone up here with us? Were you happy there? Can you tell me what kind of treatments they did to you? What was the worst thing they did to you here? So let's go down one floor. Is there an base? We're gonna get a jump on everything.
Okay.
Then we get much feel up here. Anybody down here? No.
Something behind us breathed. Mm-mm. Are you here?
Hi. Get chills.
Can you do that again?
Who's with us? Oh, I'm insane chills.
I hear something down there.
That camera's flashing. I'm gonna have to check it out when we get down there. I hear something too. Somebody over there?
Thunder.
It's got to get spooky.
This is a big room.
Who's down here with us? Whose room was this? What are we doing here? What kind of things went on in this room? Oh, I know where we are. This is the lobotomy room. This is the bad room.
Bad room?
Yes. This is the bad room. I don't like this room. Let's have a little conversation here today. Let's have a little therapy session, guys. Come on in. Bad things happen in this room. You know what? I don't like standing in this room, and I don't think you guys do either, so I'm going to move to the room right over there, and let's continue this conversation. Because if I were you, I wouldn't want to be in that room either.
No.
Okay, let's come on here and finish our conversation. What's his like on your side? Is it nice? Thank you for sharing, guys.
Bad. And I'm not going to tell you it's right behind you.
A floor with bats on it? Where are you guys at?
We're in the basement, but we're gonna come up and go to a different floor, so we're just wondering which one you're on.
Tell them this.
Alright, why don't you meet me down on the main floor?
Yeah, we just went down to the basement. Nothing in the kids' room up to K2.
Yes.
But then we went down to, remember she said there was like that man in that mom room? I forgot his name. We went by that room and we were asking, she asked if he liked baseball, and we started getting some K2 hits again.
Alright.
Yeah. And then we were down there and she started saying she needed help, and she was pretending to be a patient and she was sick. And you started hearing stuff moving.
Really?
Yeah, weird.
Hello again. My friends were down here. I brought some more fun stuff to play with. Well, maybe if you want to like sit on like this wall and kind of film the room, and then maybe behind me and I'll sit on the steps.
Oh, okay.
And if that camera should get me so you can get both
Okay, like this?
hair box, you know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Should try that here with the K2 by YouTube. Can you come forward and tell me your name, please?
know how it screws your eyeballs up? You know what I mean? So I didn't know if that was real, so.
Hello? Is there anyone here who wants to communicate with us?
Do you want to set me up with that headphone stuff? Oh my god, this is so cool.
We're not here to scare you or anything like that. We just want to know that you're here. What?
Something just grabbed that from my hand. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. That's a good one. Thanks.
You ready to keep going, or do you want to go back down?
Well, I gotta
for a second?
record it to the camera. Okay. I didn't hear anything, by the way. Something grabbed the parabolic dish from my hands and shook it, which led me to drop it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. Can you hold this really quick? I'm gonna radio to Jill what just happened. Hey, Jill.
Hey, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Do you find that funny?
We're up here on the second floor, and something just grabbed the parabolic dish from Miranda, and now we're getting like heavy banging noises. Just thought we'd let you know. You wanna walk down there?
I'm getting weird vibes up here now. I don't know if it was just because of...
No, I feel it too. Let's head down. So you scared the shit out of me because you screamed.
What?
No, I know. I probably would have screamed too.
It was pretty rough.
Was it like a vicious pull?
Well, yeah. It was like if you were holding this. And it was like someone went like this. Like that. See you later. Thanks for the fun.
Our friends will be back up on this floor soon. Be sure to say hi to them as well.
And the bat. Jesus.
Static digital voice recorder. Same place. For some reason the recorder stopped recording. Starting it up again. Who's over there?
Who's over there?
Ready? It's okay. We're coming over. We gotta change our tapes.
Alex?
Yeah?
Hello?
What'd you hear?
Someone moving.
Somebody over here? You don't have to be afraid of us. Again, static voice recorder in the attic at Bartonville Asylum. For some reason all the recorders up here keep turning off. I don't know if all their batteries are dying or what, but I've had an issue with all three, so. Alright, let's head back down and drop this stuff off.
Who's here? Hi. So we're standing here changing tapes, and we have a REM pod, K2 millimeter over here in the corner, and it just went off. I don't know why. That's cool. Hello? This huge REM pod just went off up here.
Awesome.
Hello? Did you just walk in this room? Is somebody in this room? I heard you go in here. Can I come in? Are you cool with that? I'm flopping in the floor newspaper box. I should be doing it.
That's a good idea.
Are you a happy patient? Thank you for talking with us. I really appreciate that. I heard a couple things on there.
Who's down there?
I kept seeing something down there, like a mask, like, and it was getting closer.
You got the millimeter going?
Yeah, I was just changing the freaking tape, and all of a sudden I heard this beep, and I stopped and I go, is that? And it just kept going and going, and then she turned it, because I don't think that one was running yet, so she must have given it to go. So she put the camera on, she got it, and all the lights freaking lit up. Oh. Deep blue stuff.
Did you hear anything down in the spirit box?
Yeah, a couple things. Yeah, we were just coming down to get you, and you were headed down this way.
Did you guys feel any of the stuff you were feeling?
We got like an hour and a half left, so I don't know how far you guys went through that spirit box. I mean, we hit every floor, so I don't really care.
I want to do this this floor.
I just got done doing it though.
Yeah, I know. So, before we left the attic.
Oh, it said too when you asked over here, where do you hide? And it said attic. It did, the lady's
we were
voice.
changing the stuff, and I was starting to get really uneasy, like
Oh yeah.
looking behind me and
There
stuff.
were some bangs and some dragging noises.
Oh
out there.
yeah, and it wasn't that window. That was like a
No, it was a heavy drag.
yeah.
So it wasn't shocking.
And I haven't gotten an uneasy feeling up in the attic the whole time, but all 3 times we were up there until the last time when we changed our stuff. And all the recorders were
Yeah.
stopped recording.
You wanna hit the attic?
Yeah.
I just get a creepy feeling on this one.
God, I just got freaking chills. Yeah, we'll leave it. Bye. Ugh. Please don't follow us.
This floor's not as bad.
I keep getting random hits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Ugh.